From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. After the North American auto industry expressed concerns over a new trade deal with the United Kingdom, White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt says U.S. President Donald Trump is putting them on a pedestal. The American Automotive Policy Council represents the big three automakers and says the trade deal will make it cheaper to import a UK vehicle than one from Canada, which is made up of more than 50% American parts. Leavitt says Trump is listening to the auto industry.
I would argue of any industry, the president has spent more time talking to and listening to the concerns of our auto industry here at home. He hears them. He believes in them. He wants to see them produce their vehicles here in the United States of America. This is a good deal for them, too.
Vehicles compliant with the Canada-U.S.-Mexico Agreement on Trade are being hit with 25% duties on their non-American components. A federal Liberal candidate who lost to his Conservative rival by just 77 votes during the general election says his judicial recount request has been granted. Liberal incumbent Eric Kuzmierczak says the Windsor-Tecumseh Lakeshore riding argues several of the ballots should not have been rejected. The Ontario Superior Court of Justice ordered the judicial recount to give the community confidence in the election result, while Kuzmierczak says he will absolutely and unequivocally accept the results. Conservative candidate Kathy Boreali took the riding with 45.8% of the votes. The woman accusing 5 former members of Canada's World Junior Hockey team from 2018 of sexual assault is facing more questions in court today. A lawyer's cross-examination of the complainant has been focusing on events at a downtown London, Ontario bar. Michael McLeod, Carter Hart, Alex Fermenton, Dylan Dubé, and Callan Foote have all pleaded not guilty to sexual assault. The jury has heard that McLeod and several other teammates went to the bar that night after attending a gala celebrating their championship victory. The effort to find a new owner for Hudson's Bay and its assets has yielded 17 bids. A report from a court monitor guiding Canada's oldest company through creditor protection has not named the bidders, but says they made offers after the monitor reached out. Hudson's Bay must seek court approval for any deals they reach by May 30th. Researchers at Sunnybrook Health Sciences Centre in Toronto say they may have achieved a major milestone in the search for treatment for ALS. The first patient with ALS has antibody therapy targeted directly into their brain through a helmet that uses ultrasound waves. Dr. Lauren Zinman says this early stage of the clinical trial won't result in a treatment for the fatal disease, but every step in the way counts.
Sadly, we have about 3 to 4 deaths a week in our clinic alone. And it's awful. And literally thousands of patients have died on my watch. And I think about that every day and how we haven't yet had major interventions to change that.
The helmet with ultrasound waves works by opening a tiny part of the blood-brain barrier to allow medication through. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Joseph Woll is expected to remain in goal when the Toronto Maple Leafs face the Florida Panthers in the third game of their second-round series. Woll stopped 25 shots in Toronto's 4-3 victory on Wednesday, starting in place of Anthony Stolarz, who was injured in the second period of the 5-4 opening victory on Monday. The Winnipeg Jets look to even their second-round series with the Dallas Stars tonight. Dallas's Mikko Rantanen has recorded consecutive hat-tricks. He's the first NHL player to do so in nearly 40 years. Pittsburgh Penguins star Sidney Crosby will be Canada's captain at the World Hockey Championship. Hockey Canada's announcement comes 10 years after Crosby's last World Championship appearance when he captured Canada's gold. Nathan McKinnon of the Colorado Avalanche and Nashville forward Ryan O'Reilly were named alternates. Nicholas Roy of the Vegas Golden Knights was scheduled to have a hearing today with the NHL's Department of Player Safety. He's facing discipline for cross-checking Edmonton forward Trent Frederick in the Oilers' 5-4 overtime playoff win last night. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.